Alright, what is good, YouTube? I'm back with another video. Today, we're gonna be installing Brembos. Now, we have the Brembos, we have the brake lines, we have the stickers, I have the rotors. I also bought new bolts and hardware to mount it up. For some reason, they're not here. I haven't heard nothing from the freaking the place I bought it from, so I ain't tripping. I'm gonna just use the OEM bolts and stuff. But what I'm about to do right now is start stripping the paint. Once it's stripped off, get that off, sand it down in the little corners like this. Tape off the pistons, tape off little areas that don't need to get painted. I'm gonna paint them bad boys yellow. We're gonna put the new stickers. I got new brake lines, and then obviously the rotors. And then we're gonna throw them on, so let's get right into that. All right, so I just sprayed on the paint remover. I'm probably gonna have to get a little dab here. Got them on my little hooks, hanging on a hoop, letting them dry. I'm gonna spray a little bit right here because you can see it looks like I missed a spot a little bit right here too. Other than that, I got most of it. All right, look at that bad shit. Let me see that. Oh boy, coming right off. So what I'm gonna do is actually take it off from here. Let's bring it to my trailer over here. My boy Omar is the one that actually put me on with this paint peeler shit. He told me to use a pressure washer. So I'm probably gonna leave it there for a sec, connect up the pressure washer, spray this bitch down. Because look at that. It's definitely been sitting more than 30 minutes, so, and that shit's coming right off. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna grab the pressure washer, spray the fuck out of that shit, bruh, to get all that shit off. All right, so I pulled out the pressure washer, started pressure washing this bad boy down, and not 100% all of it starting to peel off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just keep spraying it, see how much more I can take off, and then respray the stripper paint, and then have it sit again. I'm still letting that one sit a little bit longer. Let that one sit a little bit longer. This one I'm gonna have to respray up again so we can take off the rest. I got my backup technician, guys. Lady, you wanna check? Lady, come here. All right, so this is the best that I was able to get out these that paint remover, and it actually did pretty freaking good. I don't have no sandpaper or nothing to get this rest off, but it did a pretty solid job. I ain't tripping too much about it because I got the primer. All I'm doing is with this little flathead, I'm scraping off these big chunks. Oh, it's not focusing. Scraping off these big chunks here, and then on the inside. Where's that? Right here. Scraping off those big chunks, big pieces. And then I'm gonna go ahead, I got the primer there. I'm gonna prime them real good, let them dry up real nice. Maybe throw another layer of primer, and then paint them yellow. Let me get into that. All right, y'all, so I finally taped everything off. Obviously not the best tape, but I did the best that I could do. On all the things, I gotta put tape on that side too, on these bleeder valves over here. But now I'm about to start priming the best that I can, get thick coats so that this won't pop out, look crazy when I paint them. But yeah, about to get into that right now. Right there, split. Good thing I got another one. The fog light working again. I had some sitting in there, so yeah. All right, so what I gotta do now is I have one drying right there, one drying right there. I only put one coat of the primer for right now. While that's drying, I'm gonna go ahead and lift up the car, take off the wheels, obviously, take off the rotors and the calipers. And the first thing I'm gonna do is probably, I'm gonna leave the caliper and the brake line together, but I gotta cut the heat shield. The heat shield, I gotta cut it. I'm debating if I should just remove it completely or just cut it. I'm not too sure yet. I'm probably just gonna cut it, but let's do that right now. Let's get into that. All right, y'all, so I just took off the rotor, I took off the caliper. I got a cut right here. Make this cut, and I'm gonna see if I could just bend this in without having to cut this. But before I do all of that, I'm gonna clean off this rust here because I don't like that. All right, y'all, so I just got done cutting this right here. I might have to cut here more, but I cut this pretty cleanly too. And then this, I just hammered it back flush. Now I'm just waiting for the Brembos to finish drying because I sprayed like another 3 layers on there. I'm about to go do the same thing to the other side, and I'm hoping I don't gotta mess with this no more. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna then put the Brembo on, make sure it doesn't hit anything. Then I just gotta put the brake lines and rotors, and then we can get straight to bleeding. I'm gonna have to buy another phone holder, bitch. Said I'm gonna have to buy another phone holder to hold my phone. I took that one already. That's not that mine. That's not mine. If that's vamos a correr hoy. All right, y'all, so we just got done bleeding the brakes. I had to rush because we're trying to go out. So here's the brake line. That's the rotor. Put the sticker on. Yeah, that's the side. About to put the wheels on and go take it on a test drive right quick. Pero papi quedó súper.
So when we're bouncing, I know you don't want to drive at night, bro. We still want to get some clicks back to the crib. Go.